out. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself. And be brave enough to do those things.
I dare you to take a stand today to say no more. I will no longer accept this for my life. I dare you to take action today. I dare you to write your goals down and get someone. I dare you to work on yourself.
Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, y'all. You know what's so crazy? Yesterday I thought, hey, Apogee Credit Repair, Perry, good morning, IT. Let me see if anyone is on YouTube. Probably not yet, as I just went live. Let me go check my Facebook page. All right. And so I just wanted to make sure that I'm glad that y'all have patience with me. Good morning. I am good instead of hey McCliver. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, McCliver. You know, I saw that when you can't go out and do flying lessons, you have all the flying navigation stuff set up in your house. You so cool. I'm telling you. All right. So happy Tuesday, y'all. You know what's so crazy? You know, yesterday I was talking to AG and I was like, oh, you know, there's some things that I have to work on for work. For real. And I said to AG, I said, oh, I'll just work on it this weekend. Because for whatever reason, yesterday felt like Thursday to me and I thought the weekend was coming. Damn it, I'm so damn greedy. Didn't I just leave the weekend? Wow. Okay. Hey, Soulful BBW. Good morning. Hey, Glamel. Good morning. Hey, Georgie from YouTube. Good morning. I thought it was the weekend for some reason. See, you did too. Probably because I'm really Tommy. The sound is a little off. Oh, the sound is good now. The sound is always off when I put the music on. You know, I'm learning this myself. So when I put the music on, it's coming through the same source. So my voice gets a little funny. All right. And so I just want to make sure, just let a couple of people join because I need to play my morning song for y'all because, you know, I'm reclaiming my time. You know, there's some people, let me take my earring out. You know, there's people that will come into your life and completely just waste your time. Okay. And I am reclaiming my damn time. Okay. That's it. And that's all. Always Me says, can I just share my excitement with you real quick? My bridesmaids bouquets are being worked on and they are so effing fire. Oh my God. You know, we got Always Me, you know, our resident Coffee with Friends member working on this wedding, right? And so listen, we tried to get her on Bridezilla, y'all. We did. We tried to get her on Bridezilla, but Bridezilla, they not filming because of COVID, but she needed to be on there. I mean, this woman, she is, the thing about Always Me is she is a planner. She is very organized and there's just not a lot of people that are that organized. Okay. And so I know throughout the life of this planning session of this wedding, a few of us going to get cussed out and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because, you know, we will survive and this too shall fucking pass. But, you know, she's been working on her bouquet. And obviously you can see she's excited about it and I'm excited for her, right? Mind you, we have our dresses already. We've had our dresses since the summertime. The wedding is September this year. We had our dresses already, right? And so it's to keep it. We got to make sure we could fit these fucking dresses in September, you know? And this is why I'm on my Peloton bike as much as I can because I'm like, They're not gonna get me in this dress talking about it's too small or it's too tight here or whatever the case may be. So I got to stay true. You should see everybody that's participating, in some way, shape, or form. I'm not in the wedding, y'all. I'm not in the wedding, right? But I'm representing for the bride, and she helped pick my dress out. So I got to look nice. We're all stressed, y'all. Listen, I told my mother the other day, I said, Ma, okay, you over there gaining weight. You got a whole dress that I paid for already for Rashmi's wedding. You better get it together. Guess what she was doing yesterday? She started her workout routine. She was on the bike. Go mother, aka Sandy Johnston that joins my podcast. Go mother. She was on the bike yesterday. And you know what she said to me? She said, I wish you wouldn't have mentioned it because I wanted to surprise you. Surprise me. I love it when, she tries to surprise me by working out. I try to encourage my mom all the time. Go for walks, get on the bike, work out, right? Keep yourself healthy, keep your heart moving, right? Keep your energy levels up. So I just want to say shout out to my mama for being proactive, right? Because you knew your daughter was coming and getting on that bike. I appreciate that. Okay. And so listen, I shout at anybody who's trying to make a better them out of themselves. Shit. All right. Hey, Glamour 47. Hey, Natalia. Good morning. Right? Always me. She was like, I wish you didn't say anything. Because I have a schedule to work out. Yeah, you better. Because we done paid for that dress already. Okay. You could take a dress in, but we can't add no more damn material. All right. We got to get it together. Oh, and always me says she's really a nice bride. You know, where's the rest of the bridesmaids? They don't join Coffee with Friends, but maybe my opinion is biased. No, she's really nice, but nice if we listen. How about that? Because don't let it has yet to been a mishap. All right. But believe you me, if there is ever a mishap in this wedding, in the planning phase, Bridezilla will show herself. I know it. I know it. All right. Always me says she was snatched all summer, so I know she could do it again. Right. You know what I did, always me? I sent her a picture of when she was here. I said, look at you. Look at you. You were smaller than me. Okay. She said, I'm going to do it again. You better, because you got a damn dress. I'm not buying another dress. Nope. You getting in this one, mother. Are you on here yet? Hey, one reliable Sim. Where's the bridesmaids? Because they're going to be the ones to tell the truth about the Bridezilla shit. Where are the damn bridesmaids? Because, okay. Oh, one of her bridesmaids, aka cousin. Let me tell you, I want to congratulate her too. I do. Because she has been committed. I'm now following her TikTok page. You know which cousin I'm talking about, always me. And she's looking good. Okay. I'm telling you, we're trying to behave for this wedding. And I want to say, girl, you looking good. Okay. I see the transformation. You know who I'm talking to. Always me. You know who I'm talking about. I don't want to mention her name on here so she can cuss me out. Oh my God. Hey, future me. So good morning. Oh my God. Always me says, oh my God, I've been nice. It's one bridesmaid tapping on my nerve, but otherwise all is well. Yeah. Well, you know what? She started planning early, right? But this is the year. This is the year that's going to reveal itself to the Bridezilla affairs. Okay. This is the year. All right. Because we are in the year of the event. And y'all know what happens. I remember when I got married, I lost so much weight, they had to stuff my bra because they couldn't take my dress in anymore. So the seamstress had to put padding in my bra because I lost so much weight because motherfuckers was stressing me out. I threw somebody out the wedding 2 weeks before my wedding. Anybody on here that was at my wedding and they know the details about what was going on behind the scene, y'all know. I had to supplement and put somebody else in the wedding. The dress was falling off their titties all through the wedding. They had to keep holding the shit up. I don't give a fuck. I was still getting married. Hold that shit up. So weddings can be stressful, but always me, aka Rashmi, we are here to hold you down. Okay. We are. All right. Yeah, you tell her because she's looking good. Good morning. Good morning. So, good morning, y'all. You know, what did I want to talk about this morning? I've been so out of it. Work it has been picking up for me. I know a lot of people call me Tommy, but work has been picking up for me, my 9 to 5, y'all. Right. And so I got to do some deep level thinking and focus on my job. And so I don't know. As my job gets hectic, I got to think about this schedule with Coffee with Friends. I know a lot of y'all think I'm Tommy, but somebody's paying the bills and it's not the podcast. All right. Hey Pat, good morning. Hey Trini gal, good morning. We're talking about, y'all see the topic. Oh, you know what? Let me go on Facebook right now. Oh, it don't have a topic on there, so I'm so glad. And the one on YouTube, I will update later. So some of y'all, for some of you, I am a one-man band, right? So when I go live on this podcast, um, sometimes my titles on the podcast, when I upload them, they don't update, and I have to go back in and I have to update the titles. So just give me patience, just have patience with me, right? As I'm one banning it over here, I'm doing the best that I can. But in the meantime, between time, let's get these vibes going before we get into the topic. What is the topic? Toxic jealousy. Ooh, toxic jealousy among friends, among your lovers. What is toxic jealousy? There's a guy that I follow on IG, and he a black therapist. I believe he's a black therapist, and he posts a lot of good stuff. And I want to share with you. I'm going to do a screen overlay, and I'm going to share what he posted about toxic jealousy. All right. It's a meme he grabbed from somewhere, but it was very interesting because toxic jealousy can happen from your lovers, from your friends, from family members, right? And sometimes it looks like, you know, they're caring for you and supporting for you, but really it's jealousy, right? Jealousy is such an ugly thing, right? It ruins a lot of business relationships. It ruins a lot of family members' relationships. It ruins a lot of marriages and romantic relationships, right? It bridges gaps between siblings, okay? Toxic jealousy. Jealousy is toxic. Thank you for that, Trini, right? But I'm calling it toxic jealousy in lieu of the post that I'm going to share. So in the meantime, between time, here goes the vibes.
Failed to tell you was when you're on my time, I can reclaim my time, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. Why do you be looking for me to do all the work?
Hey, reclaiming my time. I got to reclaim my time from a lot of stuff. All right. A lot of stuff, people, places, and things have wasted my time. And I'm reclaiming my time. I want to say this. Throughout my life's journey, I've had a lot of experiences, right? With people, I've had experience with bad relationships, bad friendships, bad business relationships, all kind of things. But I want to say a lot of times I get down and depending on the relationship that is problematic, I feel a little bit sad. But guess what, y'all? Everything is a learned experience. That's how I look at it. Everything is a learned experience, right? We navigate through life, we learn people, we have our experiences with them, and then it's on us whether we want to continue to have our experiences with these people or move on, right? And so, as part of my healing season, I ain't got time for jealousy. I don't have time for anything toxic, whether it's siblings, whether it's other family members, whether it's my parents, business relationships. I have no time for anything toxic, right? And so when you are in that space and something toxic enters your space, all right, and it takes you off your game for a minute, or you have to step aside and you have to fight battles on the side, do that. Fight those battles on the side, but guess what? Continue to heal, continue to grow. And that's what I do. And so every event that happens in my life, some of this shit I laugh at, right? And some of the shit I'll be like, thank you. Thank you for showing me who you are as a person. Jealousy. Anybody experience jealousy? Let me just share with you what this gentleman posted, okay, about jealousy. Toxic jealousy. The title of it is toxic jealousy. Yes, Trini, jealousy is toxic in itself, but I'm calling it toxic jealousy for the purpose of this topic today. So I'm sharing on my screen for those that are following on YouTube and Facebook, toxic jealousy. This gentleman, I follow him, Damon Vinja on IG. He posts a lot of good stuff, Black therapist. He hashtags Black therapist a lot. So I'm assuming that he is a Black therapist. Now, on this post that I'm sharing, it says toxic jealousy, and it gives you who's the original source. Okay, it's coming from mindful.org. All right, but I would never cut Damon's name out of it because he posted it on his page and I follow him and he posts a lot of good stuff, and I want to give him credit for keeping us engaged with some of the things that we need to be healing from, moving from, okay, and recognizing in relationships. Hey, always me. I mean, not always me, Johnny Leon Hill and the General. Yes, Jasmine Sullivan. How'd you know? How'd you know? Hey, protagonist. It's in the link in my bio. Go to the link in my bio. Thank you so much. All right. And you can see my YouTube channel from there. And then I appreciate it. Follow me. You can see my podcast live on YouTube right now. All right. And so I'm sharing on YouTube toxic jealousy, and it reads, those plagued with jealousy are never happy with what they have, and they aren't capable of being happy when good things happen to you. They aren't capable of being happy when good things happen to you, right? They can't appreciate it when others achieve or move forward. Have y'all had anyone in your life like that? Do you have anyone in your life like that right now? They feel that if anything good is going to happen, it should happen to them. Right? I mean, good things should happen to all of us, right? But if it happens to you first, why would I be jealous? Okay. Jealousy becomes problematic when it arises in imagined scenarios, which can cause us to make three major cognitive mistakes. That leads us to misinterpret the truth. Wow. Okay. Been there. I've dealt with some jealous folk. Okay. And the scenarios they come up with. Right. And the misinterpretations of the truth is real. Making assumptions and imagining false scenarios, personalizing and predicting future actions of another person. Toxic jealousy. Hey, big Joker Grip. Hey, Fire in One. Hey, Hearts of Fire. Moving over to Tube to see the post. Okay. Lele said, I'm too old for toxicity. Toxicity. I hate that word because it gets my tongue tied. Toxicity. Jealousy motivates me to be fabulous. Big me up instead of trying to pull me down. Yeah. But jealousy is real and it affects a lot of relationships. I've had a situation where I was trying to identify if, in my experiences, I've had, significant other that I think was jealous of me, right? I don't know why. Because I feel like when we're in relationships, right? If your significant other is growing, and it's his or her growing season, are you not happy for your significant other that they're growing and it's their season and maybe it's not yours? Do you celebrate your significant other? I've been in situations where, I've had a whole significant other Never celebrate me, really. Not really. Everything was, if I went to share anything that I was excited about, anything, anything new that I was thinking about, if I was in my creative space and I wanted to bounce stuff off to my significant other, sometimes my friends, right? And they change the subject, right? Because they don't really want to hear what you're talking about because they're not celebrating you. Or they say you're bragging. I've gotten that a lot. Oh, you're bragging. Stop bragging. I was like, wow, I'm bragging because I'm bouncing ideas off of you. When a person, pay attention to the people in your life, right? When you were in your celebratory season, all right, and you're growing, all right, and you're celebrating and you're sharing. Watch the energy that comes from the people you're sharing with. If you start to share your story and they interrupt you and share theirs instead, or they constantly divert the conversation and go back to them, or they change the conversation altogether and talk about something else, never acknowledging your joy. Mm, I've been there. And I laughed at it plenty of times when it was just associates and sometimes friends. But when it's your significant other or a family member, sometimes that shit hurts because you like I literally was told one time I was bragging. I was like, I am not bragging. I am bouncing off creative ideas. Okay. Let's see who's in the chat. Oh, I got some. Hey, protagonist, you found me on YouTube. Good morning, Elizabeth Michelle Taylor. Protagonist said, once people show me they are jealous, I am all set. What does that mean, protagonist? You're all set. What do you do in that case? Toxic jealousy hurt me, and I still don't trust anyone anymore. Wow. I know it's a lot, protagonist, but you know me, I'd like to hear a little bit about, what happened in that toxic jealousy space, right? Because I'm healing from that shit too, y'all. Toxic jealousy is deep. I'm healing from that shit too. It has gotten me to the point where, I'm almost afraid to share my good news sometimes. That's the trauma that gets left behind, right? The trauma that gets left behind from our experiences plays out in how we move forward in the future. And so one of the things that I hesitate on now is celebrating out loud my business. Like when I do something exciting, sometimes I just sit here and I sit in my own excitement by myself and I be like, oh my God, I want to share it with somebody, but I don't want it to seem like I'm bragging. And I know that I have great friends in my life that I could tell this to and they won't take it as bragging. But when you have been exposed to toxic jealousy, it leaves a trauma. Like protagonist said, you start not to trust, right? You start not to trust. I don't trust a lot of shit. I don't trust a lot of shit. Now I know what it's like not to trust. One of the things that my girlfriend always used to credit me on is when I used to go back into my relationship with my ex-fiance, she used to be like, damn, Robin, you go back in that relationship and you go back with everything. And my statement to her always was, once I go back, right, and I say I forgive you, I forgive you. I'm not one to hold you to the fire, put you put you in purgatory and make you remember all the bad things you did to me over and over and over again because I decided to come back or I decided to stay, which means that I decided to work on forgiveness, right? But some people beyond that, okay, beyond that, they have such toxic jealousy in them that I have forgiven someone over and over again, and their toxic jealousy, their behavior has just made it more and more difficult as time went by. All right. And so, protagonist, I understand exactly what you're saying when you're saying toxic jealousy hurts you and you don't trust. I'm having trust issues myself. Elizabeth Michelle Taylor said, I did say in a previous show how my husband was jealous of me making more money than him. Yes, Heart to Fire, aka Heart to Fire, is Elizabeth Michelle Taylor. How many men, and we talked about this before in various ways. feel uncomfortable when their significant other makes more money than them. I've had that problem too, Hearts of Fire. I've had that problem too. All of my men that I have experienced all of my life have made less than me. And it's not that they haven't made good money. It's not that. They had good salaries. Only one of my exes surpassed me financially um in growth. Very proud of him. But the rest of them had good jobs, right? It's just that we picked different career paths, right? So I made a little bit more money than them, maybe a lot sometimes. It just is what it is. And and Hearts of Fire, I have experienced men saying, "Oh, that doesn't bother me." But I have also experienced men having an argument with my man and him telling me, "I think I'm big and bad because I make a lot of money." See, when people say stuff like that, that's a jealousy. What? Why are you bringing up my money? Oh, you just need dudes with money. No, I never had no dudes that made a lot more money than me. Right? When the guy is so hung up on money and that becomes the argument, instead of resolving the issue that you're really arguing about, and it switches to money, okay? It's a jealousy. It's a jealousy. So I say this, fellas, women, before you get into relationships, listen, make sure your man is okay with you making more than them if that is the case, right? And fellas, be fucking honest. If you don't want to be with a woman that makes more than you, then do not entertain that relationship. Okay? Do not entertain that relationship. It's nothing makes my ass itch more than a man who's mad because his woman make more money than him and has a jealousy over that. That's a career choice. Why are we not celebrating each other? Why are we holding this toxic jealousy? So today's topic was, as I said, and I'm sharing it on my screen, is toxic jealousy. Would you recognize it? Would you recognize toxic jealousy? Never compliments or congratulates you on your accomplishment. Do they seem possessive? Have you been in a relationship where, you've had a situation where, whether even friends, I've had friends, because this is not just to the significant other. I've had friends be jealous of my other friends, and it caused me so much pain. Like, you hanging out with this person more than this person. Like, I have friendships become possessive. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. At times I felt like I was in a relationship. Okay. Toxic. Right? Why are you worrying about who your friend is hanging out with? Friends can have other friends. I've had that situation too. Overly concerned about who you talk to. What does it matter? Right? I also had relationship where I had trouble hanging with my friends. Right? I have a mixed bag of friends. I'm very diverse. And so one of the things that I've learned in my past experiences so far is that I will never pick a man who is uncomfortable with me having a diverse set of friends. I have male friends and I have female friends. I will never pick a man again who does not hang out with his friends. I need a man that is social with his friends. I need a man that has a diverse set of friends, females and male. Okay. I need that because I want to be able to integrate my man with my friends, and I want him to be able to integrate me with my friends. I want to be able to travel with my friends, and I want him to be able to travel with his. I've been in situations where I've had to be careful who my friends are, because some people don't understand that women have male friends, and some men think that all men want to fuck their women. It might be true, but whether they execute on it or not is another story. You have to trust your woman. Toxic jealousy. Isolating your significant other from other relationships because you are jealous. Okay. Protagonist said, I would be a great stay-at-home dad. Sadly, people see my diploma and assume I gotta make money. You said sadly, people see your diploma and say you got to make money. I mean, don't you want to make money? Or is your goal to be a stay-at-home dad? What if you get into a relationship and there was no kids involved? What are we talking about? Um, Big Joker Grip said jealousy is learned behavior, banging around the wrong people with the wrong energy. That stuff rubs off. Wow. So you think jealousy is a learned behavior? You think that that's something that's learned from family members, siblings, other people that we hang around? Do y'all agree jealousy is a learned behavior? I definitely think when someone has a toxic jealousy or a jealousy that ruins relationships, right? Um, that they need to seek help. I do. I do. Because I don't know how they can build healthy relationships being, so toxic. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and you're in the middle of expressing some joy and they completely interrupt you and start talking about themselves? Protagonist said, we know people are jealous when they want us to like their page and never like ours. Oh, I'm gonna sip my fucking coffee. Protagonist, yes. All right, so you got my ass itching now. Wait, I gotta sip my coffee. Mm. I gotta sip my coffee. Because motherfuckers kill me. I have crossed paths with a lot of people that got jealous energy. Okay. Now I just be out here doing my thing, minding my business, or whatever the case may be. And I try to support a lot of people. I do. Right. I do. I try to support a lot of people. But I'm gonna tell you no lie. There's a lot of people who are chasing me to like and follow their page. And I'm just looking at these requests like, get the fuck on. I've been on here for 2 years. I've been on here for 2 years. And some of these people that send me their shit and be like my page, do this, follow my page. I'll be like, nah. Because you didn't know me until you got this page. I thought we knew each other. I thought we were cool. I thought you supported me. And support to me doesn't mean you have to join my show every day, right? There's various levels of support. I talk about it on here over and over again. But I see y'all. You right, protagonist. Motherfuckers will want you to follow their pages, engage in their show, be a part of their show, and never give your show a time of day. Right? And I say over and over again, there is so much fucking space at the top of the mountain, y'all. We can all go there together. It don't have to be one person got to make it over the other. It doesn't. One of the things since I started my business is one of the things that I try to do is I try to support other people that look like me in business, right? And so I'm learning lessons as I go through this. How to protect your business, how to watch out for people that want to harm your business, maybe because jealousy or whatever other reasons. But you got to recognize it, and you got to recognize it fast, because once you recognize that you are surrounded by people with jealous energy, guess what the fuck you got to do? You got to get rid of them motherfuckers. I don't give a damn if they're friends, if they're family, if it's your significant other. Get rid of his ass too, her ass too, right? You cannot strive in a space with jealousy. You cannot. And sometimes you can't recognize jealousy because it looks like they're supporting you, but it's not. Pay attention to the flow of the conversations that you're having with people, right? If they are not acknowledging the things that you're saying and they're constantly changing the subject and going around the things that you're saying, never complimenting you or acknowledging your accomplishments, pay attention to that shit. Pay attention. Hey, Veronica Madison Beauty. You can't invite everyone to your party. You can't take everyone to the top. No, you cannot. And I'm good at dropping motherfuckers off at the bus stop or at the train station that they want to get off on. I'm good at that shit, y'all. I'll be like, oh, Burke Avenue, get the fuck off. Simpson Street, this your shit? Get off. This your stop? Because I'm still going. And you're not invited. The fuck? You got to let people go. that have this toxic jealousy. They're not going to change based on you letting them know that they're jealous. They're not. It's just going to cause issues for you. You got to move on. Right? And this is one of the things that I'm learning in my healing season. I'm going to anybody out there that's jealous of me, I don't know why, because I'm cool as shit. But in the event that you coming for me or you're jealous of me or you got an issue with me, I'm gonna still grow. Know that. Okay. Jealousy. I'm telling you, that shit is toxic as fuck. And it could be right there with you. Kids, your own children. And now I've never experienced my own child being jealous of me. Right? Have anybody experienced their parents being jealous of them? Because that's a real thing too. Jealousy among your parents. Like your mom is jealous of you, right? And how does that look? When your mother is jealous of you, what does that look like? They do the same shit. They don't compliment you on your accomplishments. They take it as though you're bragging. They don't acknowledge any growth that you've done. They only want to talk about themselves and highlight the negative in you. Recognize it, even in your parents. Protagonist said, I was accused of cheating. I never did. And to this day, she believes I did. So now when I get around other women, I assume they will too. Wow. Protagonist, I appreciate you sharing that with me. Right. Lately I have been having conversations with a lot of guys who are so transparent and I love it. I have not had the experience in all my years of men being so open and transparent about their feelings. I was having a conversation with another friend of mine and they also highlighted trust is an issue for them, but for different reasons. Right? We can lose trust in people for many reasons. Jealousy could start that, amongst other things, right? And so when a person has shown that they are jealous of me, I no longer trust them. I no longer trust that they would benefit me, that they would do good by me, that they would be in a positive influence for me, that they deserve to be in my growth space, right? They don't. It's toxic and it leaves trauma. Just like Protagonist said, he's having issues dealing with trust. And I've spoken to other men who are having issues dealing with trust. Some men have issues with abandonment. They have abandonment issues, right? I've done it myself. I have packed up a whole house and left my fiance on a tantrum. On a tantrum. That can give somebody abandonment issues. I mean, he deserved it. The fuck. But I'm just saying, it didn't take me a minute to pack that house up and move into another apartment. That can leave people with abandonment issues, trust issues. Okay. Johnny Leon Hill said jealousy is one of those traits that we try to avoid feelings, and most time it's easy to dismiss if you're secure. But if at any time I do feel jealousy rising up in me, I work to identify the why behind it. Wow, Johnny, that is great. That is a great gem. That's a great gem, y'all. I'm going to read that again because we are all human. So anybody on here that says that they have never felt a sting of jealousy is probably lying. Right? But what I love about what Johnny said is recognizing the jealousy and adjusting. Jealousy is one of those traits that we try to avoid feeling. And most times it's easy to dismiss if you're secure. But if at any time I do feel jealousy rising up in me, I work to identify the why behind it. And that is key. I would have shown it on the screen if that comment came from Facebook or YouTube. But guys, if you feel a tinge of jealousy for your friends, family members, children, step back. You're human, so it's okay to have a little feeling of jealousy. Like Johnny Leon said, we are human. We are not perfect. Okay. But when you feel that sting of jealousy, step back. Do a self-assessment. Ask yourself what the fuck is going on. Why are you jealous? Maybe you need to create a vision board. Maybe, you need to be focused on your goals and your dreams. Maybe this will just be a wake-up call for you to do more of what you want to do for yourself. Step back and reassess why your ass is jealous. I love it. I absolutely love it. The general says, sorry, just getting into the topic. Been reading on, been reading about giving money they owe to HBCU, Tennessee State University. I tell y'all all the time that y'all don't have to announce coming and going on here. I know y'all work. I know y'all be naked in the morning, taking showers at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I know that there's other news that's happening out there. But thank you for sharing that, the general. Big Joker Grip said, you should always celebrate yourself. The way I feel the jealousy helps me strive harder because I know for sure there are people that wants me to fail. Wow. Thank you for that, Big Joker Grip. Listen, I'm telling you, that's a good motivator. The way Big Joker Grip said it was use the jealousy to motivate you. Use the jealousy to motivate you. I'm here for the shits. I love it. When people are jealous of me, I get so tickled by it. I do. If it's my significant other, I'm leaving you. But if it's like people that live outside my home that don't affect me turning on and off my lights and sitting on the toilet and getting up and going to bed at night, eating and drinking and shit, they don't affect my life. So I laugh at the shit. And you're right, Big Joker Grip. Use that jealousy energy and continue to grow. How about that? Okay? Because there will always be people out there expecting you to fail. Like, I've been doing my show for 2 years, right? And sometimes I get on here and I'll be like, damn, only 6 people watch my video. This is besides the people that join my live in the mornings, because once I post my videos up, it erases the history on IG. And so new people, it counts the new people that view my video. And sometimes I'd be like, dang, not a lot of people view my video. But guess what? I've always said from the beginning of times, right, that I'm going to have this show whether one person watch or many, because if it helps one person, I'm good with that. All right. If it helps one person, I'm good with that. But the other thing I recognize, y'all, is people watch my show and they try to act like they don't. You ever, I'm having a hot flash, y'all. I'm having a hot flash. You ever have a conversation with somebody and you hear something you said somewhere and I'm like, that sounds like you've been listening to me. I know for a fact that the people that don't like me, that want to see me fail, are watching my show. Right? Because people that want to see you fail and people that are jealous of you and they don't want to see you grow, whether they know it or not, they support you. Right? They support you. I posted something the other day and I said, aren't you tired of creating fake ass pages to follow me and shit like that? Because this is what people on social media do. They don't want you to know they're watching because they're jealous and they want you to fail. So they watch you from another angle, but you still watching. And I thank you for that. Thank you. It helps my stats. Tally said, toxic jealousy. I have nicknames for people on here. So sometimes I'll call somebody's name and y'all will be like, who the fuck she reading? Whose comment she reading? Okay. Some people on here, Tally is she's my sister-in-law. And so I still call her by her nickname. Toxic jealousy stems from the team of me syndrome. The team of me syndrome. Sounds like a narcissist. Nothing wrong with loving on yourself, but if you are incapable of celebrating the success of others, you are not happy with yourself. I want to agree with that. Anybody got a comment on that? What do y'all think about what Natalia said? Toxic jealousy stems from the team of me syndrome. If you are incapable of celebrating the success of others, you are not happy with yourself. Who thinks that's true? Who thinks that's true? Protagonist says, on YouTube level, I see jealousy because my page is growing and other content creators have stopped supporting my page. Wow, I need to hop over to your page then. Right? I'm here to support. Right? But that's okay, protagonist. That's okay. Don't worry about that because organic support is the best anyway. People who love and appreciate your platform. I tell people all the time, and I have to remind myself all the time when we start our businesses and we come on here, it's hard. It's hard to go live. It's hard to have a topic to talk about every day. It's hard to stay engaged, keep your audience engaged. It's hard to keep your content. It's a lot of work to manage a YouTube page. Okay. It's a lot, but this is what I say, protagonist, focus on your organic growth. I have had my YouTube page now that I've been actively using now for about 2 years, and I'm still at 180. I'm at 186 subscribers, right? It doesn't matter to me. Slow growth is still growth. Slow growth is still growth. Don't rush it because when you get those followers, they'll be organic. All right. AG said, I come to find that sometimes it's best not to share your good news. Just let it be shown when it's in action. Yeah. It's sad that we have to think that way at times. We be like, oh, I want to share my good news, but you can't because there's so many freaking haters out here. It's sad, and the unfortunate thing is, I have been in conversations with people where, this headset. I have been in conversations with people where I have been in full excitement about something that I have going on, and they completely interrupt me to talk about something completely different. And I was like, oh, so I know you fucking heard me because you got 2 fucking ears, one on each side of your damn head. Okay. So 2, you must don't want to hear my shit because you hate. Are you hating? That makes my ass itch. Don't fucking interrupt me when I'm telling you something joyous, because I'm going to take note of that. And then I'm probably never going to share my joy with you again. And then I have to sit down and do a self-assessment. Why do I need people in my life that they can only share their joy and I can't share mine? Or I'm celebrating their joy, but they never celebrate mine. Why the fuck I need people in my life like that? Why do we do it to ourselves? Hey, Madison. Yes, that was a good injection, AG. I appreciate that. Sometimes you got to keep your joy to yourself because motherfuckers, they can't wait to get off start to come for your ass. Johnny said, off topic, pray for the HBCUs. We've been getting bomb threats in my area. Yeah, that's what the general just touched on, the HBCUs. What's going on with the HBCUs, y'all? I missed that. I didn't watch the news yesterday. What's going on with the HBCUs? Bomb threats, why? Why are the HBCUs getting bomb threats? Who wants to jump on and tell me about that? Protagonist said, Protagonist, you said you can't wait to find a girl that makes more than you. Shit, I can't wait to find a guy that makes more than me. So shit, the fuck? But you know what? I'm not really looking for a guy that makes more than me. I'm not. Because, money has never been. I'm looking for a guy that has his own shit. Like his own shit. Whether he's renting, not a room. The fuck? I'm talking about renting an apartment. Okay, with furniture in it. Like you need to have a bedroom set with some fucking dresses. No mattress on the floor shit, unless you just bought a brand new house and you just got a divorce. Okay? All right. But you need to have a bedroom set. You need to have living room furniture. You need to have TVs across the most important rooms. You need to have pots and pans. You need to have a fucking kitchen. And you need to drive. Because I live in New Jersey. And I'm not coming to pick you up every 5 seconds. We got to be able to pick each other up. Okay? And so you might not make more money than me, but I do want you to be money savvy. I need you to know how to manage your money, pay the bills on time, and save. So I don't know. They don't have to make more than me. I have not been with a man that makes more than me yet. The general said my wife makes more than me. We know that, the general, and she still do. You haven't surpassed her yet. I'm just kidding. Career choices. Sometimes career choices puts us just puts us in that realm, right? Hey Theo, good morning. Um, Big Joker Grip said jealousy is only self insecurities. All right, that's a great injection, right? So if you feel that matches in line with what Johnny said. Johnny said that if you know, whenever he feels a tinge of jealousy, he steps back and he assesses why, right? And so Big Joker Grip, same thing, right? You know, we are human, so a lot of us have some insecurities about something, right? And so with that, just step back and address whatever your insecurities are. Don't make it the next person's problem. Trini said, do people recognize jealousy? Any type of jealousy is topic. If you can't be yourself and be celebrated by others in your relationship, then you don't need those people in your life at all. But like I said, Trini, sometimes it's your mother. Then what? Sometimes it's your father. Then what? What y'all doing? Right? Sometimes it's your siblings. Yes, I know people cut their siblings out all the time, but you still sit around the table on Thanksgiving with them motherfuckers. Okay? Everybody, you know, if it's just a friend or an associate, yeah, you could probably cut them out your life. But toxic jealousy or jealousy in general, right? If it's somebody close to you, then what? You need to do what's best for your family. Absolutely. Jealousy is definitely learned. Okay. You know, two people said jealousy is a learned behavior. Wow. How do we learn jealousy? I don't know. I never learned jealousy. I don't know why. I never learned jealousy. I've experienced jealousy most of my life. A lot of people have, you know, been jealous of me. I don't know why. I'm as cool as shit. Right? AG said, I believe jealousy is a bad spirit in general. It's not a learned behavior. It's just envy of the other. Yeah. Yeah. Because of insecurities in yourself, because of the way you feel about yourself. I think jealousy is driven, and I'm not a certified life coach and I'm not a licensed therapist, but you know, my human and humble opinion is that I feel that jealousy is a direct reflection on how you feel about yourself. I do. Like, I'm so comfortable in my skin. I don't know if I've ever been jealous, or you know, I've looked at somebody else's accomplishments and been like, oh, damn, I wish I could do that. But I'm happy as fuck for them. I be like, yo, I'm happy for you. Like, legitimately happy. Okay. I would love that shit to happen to me, but I'm happy for you in the meantime. Hey, mother. Good morning. You said my coworker, my sister. Okay. We jealous people, your coworker, your sister, coworkers. Oh, you got to be careful for coworkers too, right? I asked my boss something the other day. I asked him his advice on something, and I said to him, I said, should I get a team of people together and go through, jotting down their opinions and how things work and such? And he said something very key to me. He says, no, 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 no. You have been given something to do. Just do it, because you don't know the energy from other people. And so if something should happen to you from whatever it is you're about to do, you don't want other people going, she stole my idea. That was my idea. She got a promotion on the strength of me, or she got credit on the strength of me. He says, no. He says, because, human nature presents itself. Human behavior presents itself. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I spoke to you about this first. Veronica Madison Beauty said, I know people are jealous when they troll my reels and Facebook story and don't show me some love. Why are you here, ma'am? Listen, I'm telling you. Or I know you jealous when I speak to you and you talk about something I said on my show, but you didn't hit like. You watched it? You watched my show, but you didn't hit like. But you slipped up and you said something that I said on my show. Haters. They watch you in the dark. That's why, Veronica. I will subscribe, protagonist. Now, y'all know the rules on subscribing to YouTube, right? YouTube is not like Facebook and IG. You can't just go and subscribe. So, protagonist, you know that, right? If I just go to your page and hit subscribe, by tomorrow, my subscription will be gone. Okay. Not only do you have to go and subscribe, you have to like, you have to comment, you have to play a video. Okay. YouTube is not for the shits. All right. They need to know that you have organic followers. So 186 of my subscribers must have commented on my videos, played a video or something, because that number stays. But my number has gone up and dropped right back down within 24 hours, 48 hours, because people just go on and hit subscribe. YouTube is not for the shits. So, protagonist, I will, DM me your YouTube page. All right. And I will go on and watch a video, comment, and subscribe to your page. Okay. Protagonist said, how about the people who never press like, comment, share, or subscribe, but as soon as they want to promote their event, oh, protagonist, post this. Yep. I don't be posting shit, especially from someone that, what? Like, I get that all the time. I'll get an inbox and somebody will go, oh, I just released something. Go support me. I'll be like, who are you? Who are you? Where you been? I've been here for 2 years. Where you been? Where the fuck have you been? I just stare at the thing and just be like, and sometimes I say something because my mouth is, sometimes I'll be like, what? Huh? Is this a one-way relationship or what? The fuck? Natalia said, at protagonist, that's facts. That is another topic in itself. You scroll the page, but you can't like the post. You know. Haters. Heart to Fire said, I had this conversation on a date yesterday, that there is enough money for everyone depending on your path. It is. It really, really is. It really is. And you have to stay committed. I had a conversation with someone about business, and we talked about money. If our businesses are making money. I said, no. But I never really got into Coffee with Friends for the making of the money per se, right? I got into it because I'm healing. I'm in my healing season, and I wanted to share some things with y'all. Okay. And then y'all started sharing some things with me, and the platform just continued to grow. For me, it's more about loving up on your brothers and sisters. My retail business aspect of my business, and I've always said, and if y'all have been following me for 2 years, the retail aspect of my business is secondary. It's secondary. You know how Wendy Williams has a whole show and then she has a retail page where she sells coffee mugs and t-shirts and shit like that. That's not my primary goal, right? I do have a retail store. Y'all see I'm wearing another crop top hoodie today. I have a retail store, but that is not my priority, y'all. The podcast is. All right. And so I feel like there's room for everybody. Just different paths. Trini said, when people show you who they are, believe and then act accordingly. Yes. And I do. And then people say I'm bitchy, but that's okay. I've gotten comfortable with the fact that, all right, that if that's what I am, that's what I am. But I'm not going to let you continue to have toxic energy in my space. And if you're jealous, you need to step aside, like Johnny Leon Hill said, and do self-assessment. Figure out why your spirit is confused with jealousy. Veronica said, I'm over here minding my grown ass business. Too much that is given, much is required. When we support and share, we all grow. Facts. Okay. See, protagonist, your mom. Protagonist said, my mom is jealous of my ability to solve problems. But does it cause issue for you and your mom? Does it cause issue for you and your mom? Hearts of Fire said, I personally don't understand the behaviors. I've never been jealous of women or men. I'm happy for everyone who makes it except 50 Cent. You know, that used to be my man. Okay. Nobody could fuck with 50 Cent. That used to be my damn man. All right. Now I'm okay. I'm over it now. I'm not googly gaga over him as much anymore. I can't figure out who I'm googly gaga over on TV anymore. Right. But he used to be my man. Hey, Arthur Martin, a domino. Pat said jealousy is the most destructive behavior. They are hating you. They may have a love-hate feeling for you. Wow, a love-hate feeling for you. I need more on that, Pat. Love-hate feeling for you. I need more on that. That to me aligns with the person that you think you have a great relationship with, and y'all laugh, key. But then when you share your good news, they don't want to hear it. They start talking about their good news. That's kind of like a love-hate relationship. Is that what that is? I need to know more about that love-hate feeling. Okay. And yes, I agree. You need to run. But what if it's your mama? Nobody want to talk about what if it's your mama. Somebody's protagonist said his mama jealous of the way he solved problems. What if your mama is jealous of you? What do? You cut your mama out your life? Trini said, but recognize and figure out why and change or adjust your behavior and deal with whatever is mashing your insecurity. Yes. And sometimes that unpacking takes time, Trini, right? Because people are walking around with so much toxic shit. They might not even be able to identify that it's an insecurity, right? That's why I said, do you recognize it? Do they recognize it? Right? Because beyond you recognizing someone is jealous of you, do they recognize the jealousy? And if they recognize it, what the fuck are they doing about it? Because I'm not going to stop being great because you hating. I'm not. Yes, jealousy could also be a symptom of insecurity. I agree with that. Protagonist says, I announce when I enter and exit the live because each comment, like, and share helps your live reach more people. Thank you, protagonist. You see, I learn something all the time. I just be like, y'all don't have to stress and let me know when you're coming and going, but I appreciate you. I do. I do. All right. From YouTube, Georgie says, so it's a thing that people come up to my man to talk about his post, but they never like the post. They talk about it in person to him. Why? Why do you think they do that? I get a lot of people that do that to me too. They be like, oh, I saw your show the other day. I'll be like, really? You know, a lot of people watch my show after the show because a lot of people are busy at 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's okay. But they turn around and tell me about my show after the fact, and I'll be like, did you hit like? Did you comment? Instead of calling me, I love for you to call me too. Don't get it twisted. But people, just so you understand, the way we grow on social media is you interact with us on social media. So pulling us to the side in the street and telling us that you like our work is great. It really is. But if you like what you see on social media, hit fucking like or comment if you like what you see. Free support. The easiest shit we could do to support each other. Yup. Listen, Tally, I know they watching. I know they watching. Okay? I know people are watching. You know, my page must be so entertaining. People watch it from fake accounts. They do. They do. And I love it because I accept all kinds of support, y'all. Johnny said, don't forget, get the power of the hashtags. They will help get your videos out beyond your friend circle. Yes, I use hashtags sometimes. Sometimes I do not. Just so y'all know, some hashtags are banned, shadow banned. And so if you're not careful and you use the wrong hashtag, you could put yourself in a shadow ban predicament. So a lot of times I'll use a hashtag in my comments and then I'll remove them maybe later on or whatever. But hashtags are very funny. All right. So be careful with the hashtags. All right. Because some hashtags, again, are shadow banned and it will put your account in a shadow banned state. If your account goes into a shadow banned state on IG, that means that it's not reaching the masses. Right. This is why it is so important. I can't say this enough. If you respect and appreciate each other's platforms, right? Support each other by going on. If you see something funny, comment. That keeps these people in rotation. All right. Because many of people get shadow banned on IG. I think I was shadow banned for a while, but my page opened up again. And I'm starting to see my page reaching more and more audience. Right. And so you got to be careful with them hashtags too. IG changes their algorithms and the way their hashtags are handled on a regular basis. It's hard to keep up. I can't even keep up anymore. Hearts of Fire said there's a post video going around singing about people who don't like you is none of our business. Yeah. Yep. I agree with that. Let them live in that funk. Life is as complicated as we make it. Keep thin. That's what I say. That's what I say. Keep things simple. Oh, not thin. Keep things simple. All right. Thank you, Theo. I love you too. Thank you. I miss you too. Protagonist says, I'm going to share my good news and post all over the net. People can unfollow at their own accord. I hear that shit. I ain't mad at you, Protagonist. I'm not mad. AG said, my mother taught me to always celebrate people's happiness or success. She said, because when you do that, you're next in line for great big things to happen to you. And this is why AG is my friend. I keep my friendship circle small. I do. Right? Because I need genuine friendships, and I need friendships to understand that I have other friends and I have a life outside of them. Right? And that, my life gets hectic at times, and I don't want my friends to get upset at me when I get hectic, when my life gets hectic, because they know my heart and they know that, I value our friendship. And AG is one of those people in my friendship circle. I have great circle. Right. And for those that was not supporting me, or engaging with me, I don't engage with them. Trini said Bowie State had one yesterday. What is going on with the HBCUs? Somebody update me, because I apologize, y'all. I'm behind the times in what's going on with the HBCUs and Howard. Oh my gosh, my girlfriend works at Howard. I mean, what is going on? You said she don't want me. What are you talking about, Protagonist? Oh my God. You said she don't want me. Oh, she said, yeah, that's what I said. Always me. I said that. That's what the hell I said. Trini said, then you need to adjust your relationship with them. Yeah, I agree with that, Trini. Protagonist said, I adjust how and what I say to jealous people. Jealous people can be fun, though. They can be fun at the same time, because, sometimes I fuck with them on purpose. I do. Sometimes I fuck with them on purpose. I'm looking for a perfect song to go out with today. I don't know. Something along the lines of jealousy, But hey, Lisa, why music? Good morning. Protagonist says, I'm not going to dim my light because others don't got their shades on, period. This is why my optical lenses, when it gets too bright, they transition. I'm ready for the brightness of others. I'm always ready for the brightness of others. I'm still going to be standing there going, go boo. My glasses are tinted. I see your shine. Love it. Okay. Natalia said, I don't feel jealous is a learned behavior. I think it's a human emotion that stems from self-insecurities. I agree with that. I don't think it's learned either. Right. I love the comment that the general made about stepping back to address why. That was Johnny. Johnny Leon Hill said, step back and assess why, because we are human. Okay. We are human. So what that means is that we will experience a jealous surge. And if you've never been jealous of anybody, please, please, okay, please. Or of a situation, and it might not have been a toxic jealousy, even though I know jealousy is toxic anyway, but it might have been that quick feeling, but you didn't execute on that jealousy and you didn't cause it to be toxic. That's why I called this toxic jealousy. That's exactly why this is called toxic jealousy, because everyone, if you are human, you have had a jealous moment, right? But you might not have been toxic with it. That just might have been something you took in for a minute, like Johnny said, and said, let me check myself, get my shit together. That's not toxic. If you felt the jealous feeling and then you checked yourself. That's why I called this toxic jealousy. Toxic jealousy to me is when you feel jealous and then you show the shit. You execute on it. Okay? So others can see it, touch it, feel it, smell it. Sure. Protagonist. Sure, but that just creates a follow for follow, which we also don't want to do, right? Because you don't want to get follow for follow if they're not interested in your content, right? But what I do offer on here is if you have a page and you have a business and you want to jump on and co-host with me and talk about your business, that's one of the things that Coffee with Friends is going to be doing. I'm going to be doing interviews with, Black business owners. Okay. Y'all can talk about your business. You can share your page and we can get it out there. That is my way of helping my brothers and sisters promote their stuff. Right. And so Protagonist, I can absolutely, shout out your page. Protagonist says my YouTube page is the first for my people and then I get paid. If I get paid, cool. If not, I still enjoy every episode. Right. Hey, I am Renee. Protagonist says it causes issues with my mom, but I ignore that and only deal with my mom when I know I won't cross the line. Wow. When it's your mom, it's a little bit harder. That would hurt. Having a jealous mom actually hurts because you don't want your mom to be jealous. That's the one thing that I would hate because I share a lot of good news with my mom. I do. And I don't want to ever feel like I can't do that. Trini said jealousy is the reason the devil is where the fuck he is. Okay. The other day I was talking to someone and we were talking about horror movies, right? I'm getting ready to end the show. It's 9:12. We're way after 9. But, I always ask people, why y'all believe in God, but y'all don't believe when motherfuckers say there's a ghost in the house? I'm going to have a topic on that because I'm sick of y'all shit. All right. Motherfuckers out here talking about, the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the this, the that, the whatever the Jehovah's Witness call their book. All right. All these things in the Bible and the good and the good and the good. But what about when that ghost flying around your house and motherfuckers be like, you ain't see shit. But if y'all believe in good, they got to be bad, right? We're going to talk about that one day because fuck y'all. I know people see ghosts. We got a lot of people sitting in the nut house. Are they really crazy? Are they? Or really have they seen the shit? It's crazy because I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I know this is off topic, y'all, but Protagonist, Trini took me there. Okay. He said somebody saw Jesus walk on water, right? And they were like, ooh, he walking on water. Now, if your friend came to you and said, ooh, I saw this man walking on water, would you believe him today? Would you? Would you believe it? Another topic. Protagonist says, I'm convinced jealousy is a reflection of their underlying self-hate. Happy people don't be jealous in my world, but people who feel they ain't successful be mad jealous. Future said, my daughter's college received a bomb threat this morning. The campus is closed. What the fuck? Trini said, and if they don't recognize it, moves on. They may not understand the process. True. Protagonist said, one thing other Black content creators do is ask, what state are you from? Watch after I start. Your page reached Boston, Massachusetts. My page? I needed to go further than that. How did you see that? See, I'm learning. Pat says, still love your mother, but handle her with a long handled spoon. Oh, Pat. Pat, mother came for you. I mean, Pat, mother, Pat came for you. You see, shit is real. Now, Protagonist, Pat is my mother's friend. They grew up together. Right. And so she just said, still love your mother, but handle her with a long handle spoon. Wow, Ma, what you do to Pat? What you do to Pat? Wow, y'all. Hey, so blessed. Soulful said, I ain't adjusted shit. I'm dead. One reliable sense that Howard is what my daughter is prepping for. She is slowly changing her mind because of the dormitory issues they're having. These schools are already under scope and must do better. Listen, Howard is acting real ghetto. Allegedly. Let me just put allegedly because I don't need Howard after me. But the students protested for like 30 plus days. The dorms, are leaking and shit. The cafeteria, they closed the cafeteria to make the students shut the fuck up. It was a lot of shit going on at Howard. She better rethink that shit. Some of these prestigious colleges aren't so prestigious. Y'all are paying all this money to send your kids to these colleges talking about, my daughter goes to Howard. Yeah. They be acting ghetto, y'all. Okay? Watch the shit. They do need to do better. Felicia Rashad, come on, girl. You the dean, right? Soulful said, you want to be jealous for no reason. Keep watching. You will catch the show. I'm dead. Just keep your therapist number on speed dial. Oh, I cannot. Hey, ooh, 81. Always me say, in honor of Riri being pregnant in today's topic, play the song Dem Haters by Rihanna. Got you. Because, yes, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay? Let me see if I can find Dem Haters by Rihanna. Yes. All right. So Rihanna, congratulations to Rihanna and Rocky ASAP. Yes. Every year they had a rumor about Rihanna being pregnant. And every year I was hoping that it was true. Because you know what? Listen, I don't give a fuck if they're married, not married. I don't care. These people got money. They can do what they want, raise their kids, have as many kids as they want. Nick Cannon done had baby number 25. Right? Nick Cannon is out there. Oh, not my mother. Oh, I was getting ready to say, let me go back up because I thought you. Oh, okay. I only read part of it. Okay, got it. If it was a mother, not my mother, sorry, you and Pat don't have no issues. I was like, wait a minute. She's just saying, if it is your mom, then you have to handle her with a long spoon, not my mother per se. Oh, because I was getting ready to call y'all and get on the three-way and be like, fix it. The fuck. Right? But Rihanna is it. Listen, congratulations. It is her time. She's very accomplished. People still out here talking about we're not going to get an album. The fuck? She is so far past that. And plus, is there a genre for her? Right? We got mumble music out now. Trap music. Right? There's really no genre. These people like SZA and her and Mooney Long and they're out there. But this trap music is beasting. I wish they hurry up and get rid of this shit. But anyway, y'all, thank you for joining Coffee with Friends. This has been a show, okay? This is Coffee with Friends. That is the name of the podcast. And I am your host, Raw to the Bone. And we're going to play a little song because, in honor of Rihanna and Always Me said, we got to play Rihanna. So here we go. Is that the one?
They only want to know you and roll you. Only for the things you have.
They only want to know you.
I just think it's so sad. The haters got your circle. Haters. This, but all they want to do is bring it down. Bring it down.
Haters in your circle. All they want to do is bring you down. Haters in your circle. All they want to do is bring you down. But guess what? Don't let them. This is the kind of shit that fertilizes my soul. When I got a hater, that's like fertilizer to me. It's like you sprinkle me with some Miracle Grow. Okay? All right. Dem Haters by Rihanna. Wow. All right, y'all. So make sure you are going to the link in my bio. Make sure you are following me across all of my platforms, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, IG, right? Follow me. I also have my other business link on there, Essentially Raw. That's where you want to order your body butters and shit. I have some people that follow me across both platforms and that purchase with me across both platforms. All right. And so I appreciate y'all, right? I got the body butters, the hair butters, the body scrubs, etc. But that is on my Essentially Raw page. But I appreciate you guys follow me. Listen, we got to do better as a community. Learn to love up on our brothers and sisters. Recognize when jealousy creeps in, right? Do a self-assessment. It's okay if you have a moment of jealousy, right? But jealousy hurts other people when you're executing on that jealousy. When you don't reel that jealousy in and you don't check yourself and do the work yourself, you affect other people. A couple of people today on the show said they have experienced jealousy and it has fucked with their trust in dealing with women, other women. Going forward, I have had conversations with men that have said that they don't have trust because of jealousy in relationships and the toxic behaviors of some women. And some women feel the same way because of what they experience with men. I've had a jealous significant other. And sometimes people that are jealous, they don't recognize the jealousy. They try to offload and blame you for the way that they're feeling. Right? And these people have insecurity issues, possibly. Right? They have some trauma that they need to work on and unpack. When you can't celebrate someone else's joy, you have to ask yourself, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. When you can't celebrate someone else's joy, you need to take a time out, go sit in the corner and think through your life and figure out how you're going to fix that. All right. And with that, y'all, listen, I am out. This was Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. All right. This or that. 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 That's me, raw to the bone, Black Sheep. Come on through, y'all. Come on through. Good morning, Coffee with Friends. Raw to the bone. It's just a fucking Monday. All right. Microphone set up. I want y'all to see. My birthday is in January. It was January 5th, right? And the people in my life that support my business, I just want to say this.
A terrorist, here to bring trouble to phony and seeds. I move on and seize. I just conquer and solve another rapper with
peace, y'all.
My apex, another below.
Gone for now, but never forever. All right, RAW, raw to the bone, and this was Coffee with Friends. See y'all tomorrow on Hump Day, y'all. Peace. I'm out.